Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Welcome to the Toast Tribute Tournament. I said this for like the third time. First it was the wrong stream key, so y'all missed half of the match going on. Missed some pretty great kills in the beginning of last round, round one. We had a lot of team kills, and on last Volk, he burned himself with his own Molotov, so that was fun. But as we're moving on to round two, it's Plas versus AGM. I mean, great teams. They've both won last round, and it's filled with great players. So we'll just have to see how both play when it comes down to it. As we're waiting for both teams to ready up. Hopefully I didn't join the wrong lobby. Alright, well, I'll tell you teams. AGM, they got Feeble Crib, Hezbollah, and Canadian Jesus. On Plas, they have Texas Rambo 3rd and Catholic Goat. All amazing players. I've played with them all. I play with AGM most, though. And we're on the map Paintball, and here we go. We are moving on to the first round of this tournament.
Hey, I genuinely can't. So just find somewhere to hide in the middle of people. Find somewhere to hide and post up.
As they're trying to figure out what to do in this map. Bring in the night vision, Catholic does. So you're doing a 2-1 push. Catholic going all by himself. Feeble might get picked up by Catholic. Catholic hearing that audio though. Canadian barely not able to see them cross on this left side.
There's one. Wait, get down.
Texas picking up Canadian.
Minus one.
Very good kill. There's Feeble now watching that left side. Hezbollah all the way on the right. Catholic throwing a frag, almost picking up Feeble. Feeble needs to be aware of his back, right side. As Feeble throws a flash, not finding anyone with it. As Rambo crosses, Feeble not realizing. Texas throwing a flash, picking up Feeble with that flash. Hezbollah is crashing back. Catholic still making his way slowly through that midsection. Feeble making that cross right into Rambo. Rambo picking up Feeble. As Hezbollah now moving across, rotating back. Hezbollah picking up Rambo. Texas seeing where Hezbollah is. Smokes on OBJ. Catholic trading rounds with Hezbollah here. As we see Hezbollah throw a C4 bet being picked up by Texas. An amazing round for Plas there. I mean, a 2-up offense. Very good start. Let's see if AGM can clap back with a round of their own. I think they kind of had a 2 spread out defense, but also you don't really know where the Marsuck are going to spawn. I think they have 2 spawns here. And they pretty much just ran up right down the middle, and they were on OBJ. I mean, they were pretty close to it. Kind of have to play like Cargo, but it's more angles than Cargo. That's just how this map is made. As we're seeing the VR charity tournament sign. I did not even know they had this. On Quest, they don't have these gifts like this. Non-profit. Prize pulls up to 5,000, dog. Well, thank you for showing up to the Toast charity stream on behalf of the casting and the mod team and just the entirety of the charity tournament staff. I want to thank you for tuning in, and the players playing in this, I want to thank them for supporting the cause, for helping Toast and his family with the payments that he has. And as we move on
They had somebody
to the
play
next
their
map, I mean round, sorry. Sorry that I did not go back into get the scores in. I'll do that here in a second. As we see Texas, Catholic, and Rambo, they're probably going to do a similar setup and get that ground taken care of.
What the fuck is Hasbull over there, but we can't get there?
That's what I'm saying.
Cheating. Hasbull is a dirty little cheater.
He is, though. Canadian watching the early picks. Canadian getting early callouts, should be at least. Hasbull and Feeble staying really close to each other. This Canadian throws a flash, not picking up anyone there. That's Hasbull and Feeble. Tossing a flash. Rambo picking up Hasbulla. Rambo picking up Feeble. An amazing 2K. It's now all up to Canadian here. But I think he might get picked up by Texas here. We will see. It's Catholic now rotating in. Catholic picking up Canadian. 2-0 lead for Plas. Amazing round. Amazing round. So we move on to the next OBJ. It's now 2-0 in favor of Plas. Oh, sorry, that's team name. 2-0. There we go. I got the scores down now. Okay, how this goes, I'm going to explain the rules really quickly as we move on to the next round. Matches format is a 5-round Swiss tournament. Top standing teams will be the winner at the end of the 5 rounds. And each round consists of 1 map. So the maps will all be, the previous round was Bazaar. This round is Paintball. Round 3 will be Suburbia. Round 4 will be Q1. Round 5 will be Cargo. The round match timer is 5 minutes long. As we're moving on to the third round, sorry.
Why this shit map is in the fucking...
I don't even know why this is in the fucking map, dog. The page view. Why the fuck is this here, dog? Why this?
I don't know, Hasbulla. That's a good question. As the AGM don't seem to like this map much. I mean, it's a confusing map if you don't play it constantly. There's so many angles. Texas now making his way up to mid with an early flash by Canadian, flashing both Rambo and Catholic. Another flash. More flashes coming through. Catholic almost picking up Canadian there. This Canadian's just making noise in the center. Just the rest of the Volk. Feeble, and it looks like Hasbulla is going all the way in the back. Feeble picking up Rambo under the Humvee. Good kill by Feeble. Canadian getting picked up by Catholic. Not too sure what to watch. As Feeble gets flashed there. Feeble not getting picked up by Texas. Feeble only getting hit. Flash going off, picking up both Catholic and Texas. As Hasbulla is now making his way up. Oh, Hasbulla picking up Catholic. Oh, he didn't confirm. Hasbulla now confirming his kill. It's all up to Texas in the 2v1. Hasbulla now making his way across. He sees Texas. Not picking up Texas, though. Texas picking up Feeble. Sorry, I missed that kill. Not too sure what Feeble was doing. I think he was trying to rotate somewhere. Hasbulla's just not watching the long angle. He can't get past Hasbulla. Well, I mean, he could. Hasbulla just needs to sit and watch. He's getting a little antsy here. I mean, a beautiful flash would help him so much. It's Texas. I don't think he saw him cross there. As we're now just waiting. Oh? Texas now rotating back to where he was earlier. Texas just looking for Hezbollah. Hezbollah's just running around. I mean, that's kind of all you can do. They can come from anywhere. As we see Texas looking for any angles that he possibly can get. One thing about both of these teams is they made it, some of them made it really far into the Challenger Cup, which was really exciting. Some, I don't think they went to Challenger Cup. I'm not too sure. But as both teams have very good experience with this game. Definitely in VRML too, and VREL. Very high teams in those other leagues. As they came out here tonight, donating, being able to play in this tournament. As AGM did win their last match, well, round. They won 4-1 against Control Alt Delete, and I'm not too sure what Plas has won yet. I did not look, but I'll check during the intermission. There's a smoke coming out by Texas. Bull now paying attention to that cross. Texas now coming through. Hezbollah should be able to hear audio. Texas picking up Hezbollah for the 3-0 round lead. One more round and Plas they can win it here. Just determines on this Volk round they have as we move on to 3-0. Pull that up real quick. There we go. Let me go see what Plas has won earlier. I'll tell you scores real quick. Plas, they have beat Makeshift 4-2 on Bazaar. And I'll tell you all the rest. So we have Dead Logic 4-2 against Valkyries. Wet Bandits 5-1 against Shake and Bacon. 4-0, well, Boss Viego 4-0 Los Patrones. Dave Guru 4-0 against Shoguns. As we're moving on to this next round, sorry. Fourth and possibly final round of this great matchup that we have against these two teams in this tournament.
I don't think so.
We'll move on to AG.
There's different spawns for each Marsoc. I forgot about that. Each player, yeah.
It's Feeble taken where Texas has gone earlier. Canadian Hezbollah being very aggressive towards this mid side. This Canadian now laying down, almost getting seen by Catholic. Another beautiful flash going out. I don't think that picks up anyone. I think it picked up Catholic and that's it. That flash does not go. Canadian still able to see. Almost picking up Rambo. Canadian going towards Rambo and Catholic here. As Feeble is making his way towards Texas as well. More flashes coming out. Catholic almost picking up Canadian. Feeble downing Texas with a beautiful nade. It is now technically a 3v2 with one of the players downed. As another flash comes out, I think that only gets Hezbollah. Another flash coming out. So many flashes. Catholic picking up Canadian there. Hezbollah almost picking up Catholic. Catholic almost picking up Hezbollah. They trade rounds there. Rambo picking up the revive for Texas. Hezbollah now pushing. Hezbollah almost getting picked up by Catholic there. Rambo picking up Hezbollah, confirming him.
Minus one left.
Feeble left alone. If he has any util, I don't think he does. Oh, he has a smoke. He could smoke out Catholic, but I think Catholic is just going to sit there and let Rambo and Texas deal with the cross. There's not too much he can do except for crawl his way up, which if he could get an angle on his foot right there, I think he might be able to do it. If he just crawls up. And then he could pick up Rambo and Catholic pretty much simultaneously. Another flash going out. Texas just pre-firing. Feeble picking up Catholic, now a 1v2. Rambo now pushing his way up to Feeble. As Feeble hears audio. Beautiful smoke. Right on Rambo, but Rambo picking up Feeble. An amazing kill by Rambo, making this a 4-0 win for Plas. Amazing rounds. Amazing team. Both sides. I wish them the best luck throughout this tournament. And we'll just have to see maybe they... I don't think they'll face off again. Oh, I had an equal sign. That's crazy. That is AGM's first loss, and that is Plas's second win of this tournament. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be right back in about 10-ish minutes, maybe a little less, for the next round, which is going to be Suburbia. And then I'll tell you the teams when we get there. Alright, well, thanks. And welcome to the third round of the Toast Tribute Tournament. As we're moving on to the first round of Suburbia, it's going to be Summit Esports versus DevGrew now. Operator Dirk, Captain Zero Cool on DevGrew, and it looks like Lup, Oasis, and Shadow Arms on Summit. Both great teams. Both have, I'm pretty sure both have won their last round. Well, match, I should say. So let's hopefully they can get it on tonight. Well, against each other, I should say. Operator taking a strong hold. Let's go see what Marshlock are up to now. Oasis Lup going in the middle. It looks like they're doing a kind of spread out push. So did DevGrew. I think they're going to try and counter this very spread out offense as Shadow's making his way down the lane 4 now. Hopefully I don't forget, like, call out names. That'd be sad. As I'm not too sure what Lup is shooting at. Maybe just a pre-fire. As we see Shadow pulling out a smoke, capping. Shadow picking up capping there. Shadow confirming his kill, which he was already dead. Lup in center already, pushed up. More smokes coming through. M203 smoke out. Oasis's smokes covering the cross, but it's not helping Lup much. As Shadow now making his way down to playground. Operator and Zero picking up Lup, but Oasis trying to look for that refrag. Great flash. The second one did not get him. As Oasis and Zero trade, now it's just a 1v1. Operator Durg and Shadow. Operator Durg picking up Shadow for the first DevGrew point in the first 2 minutes. That has to say a lot about how Summit plays. A very aggressive team looking for the picks. It is a 3v3, so I understand. As it's 1-0 for DevGrew now. Go ahead and switch to the scoreboard now. 1-0. These teams have played pretty much really well up till round 3. They are now facing each other. I'll tell you their previous round 2 scores. Let me find them. Sorry. Okay, Summit 4-2 against Better Blaze. This was on the map Paintball. And then DevGrew went 4-0 against Boss Fig. I'm gonna just say Boss. They went up against Boss. 4-0'd them. And yeah, I mean, just outstanding teams. Just they're doing really well. We'll see if Summit can clap back with the next round. Looks like they're gonna be pushing up to a barrier of some sort. Not too sure. As we switch over, they're dancing. So it looks like they're gonna be doing a heavy left side, or maybe they might switch it up and put some in the middle. Zero Cool looking for an M203 lineup.
Go ahead, Cap.
So now that's being sent. Smoke right on that white car. No Volk being there though. I think they have the OBJs mixed up. Unless this is their play. As Shadow taking shots at Operator and Captain here. Zero Cool now crossing, throwing more smokes. Nade coming in by Shadow. Operator throwing more smokes out as they make the entire cross. Oasis watching them cross, giving the call outs. Shadow now moving out with Lup watching the cross. Operator and Lup trading with Lup dying, sorry. Oasis sending down a smoke right on the where they were. Shadow picking Operator Durg up. Oh, a TK happens.
Oh, shit.
Captain killing his teammate Zero. Shadow picking up Cap'n for an easy summit win. That TK just had them dead. Not much for DevGru to do there. I mean, he was kind of stuck. You had Oasis watching this left side, and you had the other one watching the back. I mean, perfect defense. As now it is 1-1. Let me go put those in. I mean, it's been a fantastic matchup. Well, matchups, I should say. I've seen a lot of clips that's been happening with the casters and POVs happening. A lot of great stuff has been going on. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for participating in this, showing their support for Toast and his ultimate passing. I didn't personally know him, but I've heard a lot of great things about him. And to all the supporters we have and watching us, I just want to thank as we move on into the next round. It is South House, OBJ. So see, probably going to be a very tight defense with Zero Cool going in the back and Operator hanging around in middle house and Cap'n going second story. As we see, early shots being taken on Cap'n right there. Sorry that I missed that. Nade going out, but does not find anyone. Cap'n downing Lup. The call it comes out where they are, and the downed. As we see Oasis going a white car school bus on lane 4. Sorry, I just had lasagna. I'm full. Smoke comes out. I think Shadow's gonna go for the res. We'll just have to see as more smokes come out on playground. Shadow now making a rotate to go pick up Lup quickly. He might get caught by Cap'n. Onward timing. Cap'n not paying attention to this. Revive does go out. Now it's a 3v3. The Marsoc have a pretty decent hold of playground and the east side. As Zero Cool finding Lup from first. Okay, I'm in. Okay. I'm so sorry I missed it, but Shadow picking up Cap'n from second story. As Zero Cool's now looking for that refrag. Operator Durg now running out from center house. Going mid lane. There's a flash. Nope, sorry, a nade goes out. Not finding anyone around it. Operator Durg running up. Shadow should hear the audio for this. Shadow Arm hearing the audio. Wait, he doesn't hear the audio. There we go, Shadow. Shadow picking up Operator Durg. As Shadow's now trying to get refragged by Zero there. As Oasis now pushing his way up onto south wall. Going up towards tank. Nade going out by Shadow, not finding anyone. As now it's a 1v2.
Come around lane 4. Do not get hit. Come around backside.
Oasis instructing Shadow to go. Sorry, voice crack. Jesus. Go in fourth lane. And I think they're going to try and do a synchronized push with, I think, a smoke. Is that what he has? No util. Okay, they both don't have any util. Maybe Shadow has some. He does have a flash. He could toss it. But I don't think he's going to toss it where Zero Cool is.
He's giving call-outs. Someone's talking. Someone's going down.
Wrong callouts by Oasis.
You okay? Stand up. Come on.
Zero now making a rotate towards the OBJ. Directly on it. Let's see what this Summit team can do. I gotta turn down my sensitivity, to be honest. There we go. Much smoother. They're slowly creeping up their way. I think they're gonna try and use that flash. I think they might throw it in the house rather than on the outside. I have no idea. Flash does go out by Shadow, not picking up anyone. Zero still just staying there, being cool. Zero cool now rotating. Oasis and Zero meeting. Oasis picking up Zero. An amazing kill by Oasis. It is now 2-1 in favor of Summit. As we move on to the defense round for Summit as well. Which they're going to spawn in the house, so I'll just go right here. There we go. Alright, let me go put in the scores real quick. Man, I keep clicking on their name. There we go. 2-1 in favor of Summit. Let's see if I think the Dev Gru did a horrible mistake by being that aggressive. It was just a free kill. He could have rotated. He could have stayed in middle house, and he could have watched that that cross towards tank. And I bet he would have picked up both if he was still alive, of course. As we wait for Summit, I think it's Summit. Yep, here we go. We're starting the new round. And here we go. Let me switch it back. Going back to the action.
Get this up, guys, by spam mic.
There's 2 C4s come out by Oasis and Lub.
Yeah, they fixed that. I love that. I love the fact they fixed that. Hey, if I spam mic, watch that lane 2 left.
Pushing house, but it's gonna cover.
Zero cool with the other M203 lineup. Almost beautiful smoke. Could have went a little to the right and up. Oasis making his way into center house. Flash is coming through. Operator now pushing through. Getting down by a C4 by Oasis. Getting confirmed. There's now Zero Cool running in now. As we see Cap'n from lane 4 coming through. The wrong call out has been made. Many smokes on OBJ, well, around OBJ. Not enough to detour the full positioning though. So they're letting the smokes run out. Lup might be able to pick up. Nope. Never mind. Zero cool pre-firing. With Cap'n making his way up. Watching that second story by the wrong call out by Zero. With Shadow watching this lane 2. And also lane 1. DevGru is kind of stuck right now until something, a kill or a call out, correct call out can be made for any of the players to really push. Zero Kill still pre-firing through these corners. Lup now paying attention to that mid garage, I should say. As we see Zero Cool now slowly making his way up. But as you see Cap'n also here coming up. Oh, can you see him?
Rotating around front of house.
Don't think he can.
Front door.
Lup taking shots from Zero. Cap'n now moving. Oasis pre-firing. Coming up. Sorry, I missed that. Oasis picking up Zero Cool there. And Cap'n shooting at... They both miss. Oasis finding the kill. Getting the 3K. That makes it 3-1 for Summit. Crazy. That happened in an instant. Pretty much. I mean, it was just wham bam, thank you ma'am, on to the next. 3-1 for Summit. As we look at kill count here, Shadow being 5-1, Lup being 0-3, Oasis being 5-1. We DevGrew 0 being 3 and 4, Cap'n only having a TK on his hand being -1 and 4, and Operator being 2 and 3. That TK wasn't necessarily his fault, but he was shooting right in front of a man, so what can you say? Happened to me a lot. I know that. It happened during the Challenger Cup. I got TK'd by Feeble Crib. Oh, nerd. But here we go as we start possibly the final round.
They're gonna give you so much shit. You're talking all that shit. You're -1 on the count now.
They're talking about Captain's -1 kill.
Wait, you.
Lup, Oasis, and Shadow. Let's see what they can do. Can they finish it out here? Or can DevGrew bring it back? Early smoke going out on center. Not quite meeting its target. As another one goes out meeting its target, hopefully. Oasis and Cap'n right next to each other. Early shots going on. Almost meeting his target. Lup getting shot out by 0. Lup putting it into a 3 down. There's now a lot of pre-fire going on. Flash hits Cap'n. Lup shooting at 0. More smokes coming in on Playground. As we see Shadow coming from lane 4 on School Bus. Cap'n. Oh! Onward timing. Shadow picking up Cap'n there. Lup seeing 0 cool rotate up. No callouts have been made though. Oasis picking up 0. Last one. I guess he did call it out. Last one, Operator. Let's see if we can hold the late angle. Operator picking up Oasis. Oh, if that nade would have went on the driveway here. I think Lup's gonna try and go for the refrag here. Operator holding a tight angle. Lup almost picking up Dirk there. As we see Dirk coming down. Coming out. Oh, Shadow picking up Dirk for the Summit win. 4-1. An amazing play by Shadow and Lup there. Having him push out and getting that refrag for Oasis. Well, it wasn't really a refrag. I mean, it took a while. Oh, I was on this screen. I'm so sorry. Well, at least you still saw it though. I mean, if 4-1 on a little screen, that's not bad though. Well, I'm sorry about that. That's my bad. But stay tuned. In about 10 to 15 minutes, I will be casting round 4 on Q1. And of course, you'll figure out the teams when I go live again. I'll catch you here in a second. All right, see ya. And welcome to the second to final round of the Toast Tribute Tournament. Now, if you're just now tuning into my stream, I don't know if any of the other casters have explained the rules, but it's going to be a 5-round Swiss tournament. We are now on round 4, so we're second to last round. It consists of 1 map. First round Bazaars, second round Paintball, third round was Suburbia. Now we're on round 4, which is Quarantine. In round 5, last round, will be Cargo. There's a 5-minute round timer, and both teams have to play before 10 minutes when rounds are casted out. And there are subs, so expect some players that aren't on the team, and also as well on the team. Shields are allowed. M203 and RPGs are also allowed as well, but on certain maps only. As we move on to the first round, AGME versus Dead Logic. Both teams, I think, have a loss. I'm not too sure from the last round. Or sorry, they might have won. I'm not too sure. I'll check in between the intermission. But it is a 3v3 tournament. Not too sure what the prize is. Haven't looked at it before. Looks like Roan's gonna go up to AC, and they did get sort of a quick spawn at AC, as we see Oaks, we see Fierce Daddy, and we see Taz. I'm gonna just call him Taz. Taz, there we go. As they're making a quick push towards AC and covering that down, as we see as Spooky's is looking up there, as Roan's probably gonna give the call outs if he hears any audio, and Solo, sorry, is all the way at the end over there. Oaks taking quick priority over AC, with the rest of the team going semi, as we see Furious and Tass going there. Tass looks like he's heading up for north to get behind. And I think Spooky's, yes, he is on second story behind OBJ. Roan should hear the audio. He does not hear the audio. Oaks might pick him up. Oaks not seeing him. Should see him anytime. Oaks finding and picking up Roan. I don't know what Roan is wearing as a headset, but it definitely isn't on. Solo making a rotate towards Ambulance, with both Tass and Furious over there in the far northeast, with a frag going out by Oaks there. Not picking up Solo, just a little far too close. Throwing a flash towards OBJ, not finding anyone at all. Spooky's throwing a nade into hole, not finding anyone. As Tass and Furious are still on OBJ, Spooky's and Oaks. Spooky's finding Oaks, making this a 2v2 for AGMEU. As Furious and Tass come behind, Solo should be rotating, and he is. Spooky should be giving out callouts to Solo. Tass coming up, M203 smoke OBJ, red smoke, green smoke coming out on OBJ, with another smoke coming as well. Tass getting flash, Spooky's finding Tass. But Solo getting downed by the grenade by Furious. Spooky's all by himself, but Solo giving out callouts, as we can hear him.
Could use a res. I'm right outside.
Spooky's running towards Solo, hoping they're not capping. He knows they're not. Furious taking his time now. Spooky's picking up that revive. Flash going out, I think Solo. Nobody on OBJ. Furious now gonna take his time behind Spooky's and Solo. Hopefully my mic isn't too loud. Doesn't look like it. As we see Furious slowly creeping his way up. He might, I think Spooky's is paying attention to it. He does have the angle covered, but would it be onward timing if he looks away? Furious might be able to find a little shoulder peek here, but so can Spooky's. Spooky's now. Furious will walk right into Spooky's crosshair here. Will it be onward timing? Onward timing. Furious finding Spookies. Now a 1v1. Image now the only one for AGM-EU. Furious still taking his time. Solo running back to OBJ frantically. Will he be able to pick up Furious? There's only a minute left. I think Solo's too worried about him coming up, but he might hear audio. Oh, he definitely hears audio. Coming behind, Solo has the angle. Oh, Solo getting killed by Furious. Solo could not peek. He couldn't swing on him. Furious just whistling in his face. Solo almost picking up that kill. Hopefully the game didn't crash because they're kind of just frozen there. I'm going to leave it at that though. Good round by Dead. It came really, really close there. As now it's a 1-0 situation for Dead Logic. And as we see in the upcoming rounds, I think AGM EU is going to take their time looking for those early picks. It's definitely something Dead Logic kind of didn't do. They kind of ran in there, got the smokes down, but they forgot that most important smoke was right down that middle. And they kind of left a huge smoke gap, letting Spookies take care of the guy on OBJ. And then onward timing for Spookies, just not peeking it at the right time. And Solo definitely should have, he should have swung him there. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he just, the audio's bugging. I don't know. I have no idea. But hopefully it's being resolved by AGM-EU. As Furious now leading Dead Logic with the clutch up. And Spooky's leading AGM-EU into the next round with 2-1, and Furious being 2-0. Sorry, voice crack. Both teams, I'll tell you the scores for them, the standings so far. Do that real quick. So, Dead Logic is 18th place with a point differential of -2, while AGM-EU is 23rd in the rankings with a point of -4 currently. AGM-EU is 1 and 2, and Dead Logic is also 1 and 2. So I'm pretty sure they lost their last round, which was what was it? I just can't. I'm having a brain fart. What map was it? Hold on, I'll tell you. Suburbia. That's what it was. My bad. As we look, they got 4-1 by Hog Squad. AGM-EU lost to that. Hog Squad 4-1. And let me see if I can find. Dead Logic lost to the Fallen Sigmas 4-2 on Suburbia. So both teams have a loss from last round. So let's see if that doesn't hurt their spirit too much to keep playing. After round 4, after we finish up this match, it's just one more to go, and it's going to be Cargo. As we move on to the next round of this amazing matchup here. Let me go.
Which objective it is, because I physically can't.
Oh, snap. Okay. It is Crash OBJ.
Yeah. All good.
How did the OBJ change? I'm confused. It's okay, though.
You guys want to go around?
As all are going AC with Oaks coming up. Probably going to peek that dark corner there on the hill. Possibly going to pick up Barone. He does not do it. He's going all the way. He might be able to pick up Solo and Spookies here. I don't think Solo's ready for it. Oaks now making his way up. Seeing Solo. Oaks shooting the drone. Spookies picking up Oaks. I'm surprised Oaks did not see Solo there. Oaks shot down the drone. before anything else.
Floor.
Run,
Just below
Roan
the
taking
top floor,
shots
just below top
towards
floor.
Taz there. I think Taz is just gonna stay there. Smoke's coming out on OBJ. Beautiful smoke right on Furious. Could have been a little to the left, but it's okay. Solo now coming up. More smokes coming through. Spooky's missing Furious, but only downing him. Furious he's run out of ammo.
I killed one.
Tass listening for audio. Having an SKS. More smokes on the OBJ. Tass runs down to first floor. Solo getting picked up by Tass. Roan getting picked up by Spooky's there. Reviving. That nade almost picking them both up. Spooky's picking up Furious. Tass is the only one, and it's a 1v1. Roan versus Tass. Let's see if Roan can do it. The smoke's going out. He has to take his time sweet and patiently, but he also can't let these smokes go to waste. He could... I think what he might do is he might go red scaffolding as he's hearing audio of movement. Tass now going back to second story. Probably going to hold the late angle on red scaffolding. As Roan picking up Tass for the AGMEU round win. 1-1. What an amazing round. Came very close. Oh my god. A lot happened there. I mean, just total chaos happened. Just, wow. It is a tie game now. We have thatThick with 1 point, AGMEU with 1 point. I mean, they're pretty similar in skill. So we'll just have to really wait and see for the picks. I mean, the Spookies missed all his shots. Missed all of them. And so did my boy Furious. Or whoever was... Oh, we're starting the new round. My bad. All right, and here we go.
What?
We're moving on to the next round. Here we go. Let's see what AGMEU does for defense. See if they can get the early 2-1 lead. It looks like Oaks and Tass going together as Furious is probably going to go garage. Sorry, left side of... I call it Glass Castle, but that's just me. There's so many calls. Looks like Tass is going garage. Furious now making his early push up. Looks like Roan taking up white car very early. I think Furious might see his head. No. Oh, he made the call out though. Great call out by Furious there. Now with the thatThick team focused on Roan. Looks like Oaks is taking shots at him. As we see Furious now making his way up. Spookies. Oh snap, did I do that wrong? Yeah, here we go. Spookies in center burning there. Hearing the footsteps of Furious. Might pick up Furious. Tass picking up Roan. I don't want to miss this kill, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Spooky's just holding his angle. Furious might push in with Spookies. I think he's going to go for the peek. Oh, come on. Get me out of here. Oh, Spooky's getting picked up by Furious. It's all up to Solo now. With center burning controlled and also AC and center controlled by the Marsoc. Solo getting shot by Tass and Furious. And then getting picked up by Oaks, giving thatThick the very early lead. Being 2-1 for thatThick now. As we move on to semi-OBJ, I'll just keep it here for you. There we go, right there. Oh, sorry, my bad. 2-1 for thatThick now. I mean, it was just a 3-up offense. Spookies could have took that angle differently. He could have held there and probably could have went up second story center burning, even picking up the guy on AC, but it just did not work out that way in his favor. We'll have to see what AGMEU can do to clap back on Dead Logic. As we're starting the new round now, here we go.
I'm gonna be on there.
I'm plugging into the cable.
Taz, come on now.
Well, you know what?
Taz looks like he's gonna go barrels on red scaffolding. Looks like Aron is bringing out another drone here. A tablet gone. Okay, Spooky's picking it back up. Solo Roan going together. It looks like they might do a 3-man push.
I'm gonna peek it from the way.
Never mind. Spookies is going left of Glass Castle going towards Hole. Probably going to look out for the early pick for center burning. It looks like Oaks is going second story. And we have Spooky shooting towards center burning and crashed airplane, but not picking up anyone. Furious at trash can now. As we see a pretty overall good defense. I mean, if one of them dies, there's another one to get the refrag. Furious taking out the drone. That is huge for Dead Logic now. AGMEU cannot get the callouts that they need. Taz downing Solo. Let's see if he can confirm him. Taz killing Image. And Furious picking up Roan. Oaks picking up Spookies there for the round win. I'm so sorry, I almost got that all. A very early round win for Dead Logic again. I don't know what's happening with AGMEU. Let's see. Let me look at OBJ. Yeah, you know how it is. We got a scoreboard, and now it is 3-1 in favor of Dead Logic. That is just crazy. These rounds are going really quick. Just instantly going. I mean, AGME is kind of just pushing out there without any real util usage. The drone was good, but it got shot down very early on. They should have, Solo definitely should have looked for that common spot. And there was really nothing for Spookies to do. Yeah, I mean, it just, not a great push by EU at all. And here we go. We're starting the next round. Whoa, my camera.
Sometimes I die.
As we see, I don't know what AGME is going to do for their defense, but it looks like they brought two LMGs. Oh my god, and Furious doesn't have a foregrip.
Where am I gonna go with this?
It looks like AGME has sort of the same defense setup. Way up, Solo picking up Furious there. Solo almost getting picked up by Oaks. Oaks is just looking for that refrag.
Two.
Solo taking shocks at Oaks. Oaks now shooting. I'm not too sure at what. Solo now.
Yeah, it's probably Oaks that was up there.
Oh, he called him out. It was Oaks.
Yeah.
As we see here, now there's an angle by. Oh, who was looking at it? Task now is moving up. As we see Task moving up quite slowly. And Spooky's on semi here. Oaks taking shot. I'm not too sure at who. But it's in the direction of Solo. As Roan is on white car, he now rotated onto actual white car now. As it's only Oaks and Tass left. I think there was another wrong call out with one being on AC. Wrong callouts again as Tass now making his way up. Roan might be able to pick him off. Nope, never mind. Too far down. Tass and Oaks worried about AC right now. Spooky's with a gnarly cross here. Might be able to pick up Tass. Tass might have seen Spooky's there. Spooky's picking up Tass there. It is all up to Oaks. It's now a 3v1 in favor of AGM-EU. I think they're just going to hold with a nade coming out. Now, if he was just down, that would have been a good nade, but it does not pick up Oaks. Spooky's now rotating to the other side of Semi, watching the left side of AC now. As we move over to Solo, still holding this very tight angle. Oaks running right to him.
Let's hold angles. Let's just play nice and close here.
You heard it there. They're playing nice and close. So Oaks is going to make his way behind Solo.
If I drop, he's probably coming from behind.
He is right.
Steps on me. He's on me.
Making the call out that he's on Solo. Spooky's now watching out. So is Roan. Smoke coming out right on Solo. Hopefully a TK doesn't happen. Oaks now making his way back to AC. Oaks now back where Tass died. I think Spooky hears audio. Oaks now running with only 35 seconds left. It's gonna get picked up by Spooks. Sorry. AGM-EU getting that Volk round. It is now Crash OBJ. Probably one of the few to attack. It's pretty hard to attack, especially with the 3v3. Let me move to inside that OBJ, sorry. There we go. Now the score's looking pretty even here in a second. Let's see if AGM-EU can get this Mersuck. Hey, they might even cap. I mean, we'll just never know. Anything is possible. I'm sorry I jinxed them, though. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But yeah, casting, it's been pretty fun so far. I've been going for, what, 2 hours now? Yeah, something like that. And we're already starting the new round. Bring y'all to the game.
Just because I can't see the map doesn't mean I can't guess.
Okay, then
You're there, curious yourself.
I'm gonna cover north.
Okay, cool. Alright, sounds close.
Alright, and here we go.
I'm good. I'm just sending a message with them. Yeah. Sorry, I was texting my girlfriend.
Oh, Solo's got a girl. No way. Solo is kind of a cutie, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I see.
But as we move forward into the round, it looks like AGM-EU is gonna go. Ooh, early pick. Hold on. Tass looking for the early picks on an RV. He's not gonna find anyone though. Oaks moving up to APC. Taking early shots
One of the fucking
Solo.
caravan going towards container.
Oaks now pushing up with a flash. Finding possibly Roan. And a nade. Not finding anyone. Roan almost picking up Oaks there. Oaks kind of... Oaks getting picked up by Roan. Spooky's Getting picked up by Furious there. Kind of a... I think he should have been a little bit closer to his teammates. But it's fine. It's just a 2v2. Now it looks like Furious might be heading back to AC anytime. Maybe?
Yeah, he said true.
Accurate call out by Roan. As we see Solo. Probably going to make his way up to the side of AC any second. Or he might go whole. Hold on. Let's see what he's going to do. The cap is very possible. If they kill Tass, then it's going to be an easy cap for them. Solo and Roan now making a cross. They're going to go deep south, possibly. They're probably going to go to hospital. It looks like they're going whole, and Roan probably going to go center burning eventually. Whoa, Solo, calm down, buddy. You need to calm down just a little bit. Solo now picking up from hole. Roan looking out for any possible Volk just staying out. As we see Tass kind of moving around. Not much, though. Nade going out. I don't know who. Probably Tass. It was Tass, sorry. I think he is having nightmares right now. Flashbacks. Looks like Furious is rotating back. Probably going to go to white car. Or even red scaffolding as a flash comes out. Sorry, I missed it. Tass moving out, getting killed by Solo. OBJ is free. Furious downing Solo. I don't think Furious knows. Now he knows. He's going to be running back to OBJ. Solo making callouts to Roan that he's on red scaffolding. Furious now first story of Crash. Going to go to where OBJ is. Now a 2v1 as soon as Roan picks up Solo. And there we go. Roan and Solo don't have much time left. They're gonna keep pushing. Smoke going off. It was an okay smoke. It wasn't bad. This Furious is now on the outside left wing. I pick up Solo. Another smoke going out. Solo does not see him. Solo might get picked up by Furious. Solo picking up Furious. It is now a tie, 3-3. This next round is match point. Round point, sorry. Well, map point. There we go, that's better. Map point for Dead Logic and AGM EU. Let's see if they can, Dead Logic can like come away with this. They had the lead. They had it. It was in their hands. And they just failed to hold and grasp onto the 4-point win. Let's see if AGMEU can win, though. I mean, it'd be a huge upset, especially for the Dead Logic fans, as they were in the lead. We'll just have to see and wait. As we move on, don't forget, there's still one more round after this. It's going to be on Cargo. After this match, we'll probably get straight into it. This is probably the longest match of them all so far. But here we go. As we move on to the final round. Map decided.
Oh no, I gave away a spawn.
Are they looking for the cap? I think they might be. Let's see if AGME can pull this away. As it looks like they're all going AC. Early push onto AC by AGMEU. As one goes next to gas station into broken wall. Roan looking for any early picks. Might be able to pick up Oaks. just almost killing Oaks. Oaks having to use his syringe there. As the rest go north and Task goes right down the center. Solo coming to help out Roan. Looks like Solo might be going white car. Roan now leaving an uncontesting AC. As Task now making his way up to AC. Task might be able to pick up Roan. Oh! Oh, almost a TK. Solo picking up Roan. Oaks picking up Solo, though, for the insta-refrag. Roan with the nade. Does not find anyone. Roan picking up Tass. It's now a 1v2. Then Oaks picks up Roan. It's now a 1v1. Spookies and Oaks. Oh! Onward timing. Onward timing. Spooky's now running back to the OBJ. Let's see what Spooky's is up to. I think he's just going to be listening for audio, but it's too much for Oaks. Too much time. As we see, he's gathering U2. He's going to gather all the things he needs to necessarily get in there and get out. I mean, it's looking pretty favorable for Dead Logic. Well, Oaks right now. But time only tells as he is now being quite aggressive with flashes. Finding nobody there. Again, wasting the util. I think he's worried about someone being second and first story. If he takes too long, he's going to have not enough time to crawl up to OBJ. Spookies is now knowing exactly where he is. Possibly. Oaks now pre-firing anything. Spooky's now knowing the location of Oaks. It's going to come down to the time. I don't see Oaks. Is Oaks doing alright? What's going on with Mans? It's a 1v1, Oaks. Come on. Oh, he just put his headset back on. I think. What is Mans doing? He's doing something. As I think he heard audio Spookies, but I don't think Oaks is there yet. As Oaks is now back up. He's just wasting time. What's going on with Mans? What is going on? Oaks is just going in circles. As Spookies is defending the OBJ now. Oaks looks like he's out of it. Little crack scenario there. With only a minute 15 left. I think Oaks can possibly pull it off as Spookies is now pre-firing anything. Don't think it's smart for Spookies to be peeking out like that. Oaks now running, only having a minute left. Sorry, not running. Spookies pre-firing anything with 55 seconds left on the clock. Spookies is still pre-firing anything as he slowly makes his way up. Will Oaks be able to get him? Oaks dropping down the first story. Oaks only have 35 seconds left. He has to run to the OBJ. Oh, he heard the timer. Well, Oaks, you gotta move. Oaks. Oaks now making his way into first story. Crawling. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is game. HMU takes it.
Oh, wait.
By the time limit. And they trade. They trade at the end. I mean, Oaks kind of just... He threw there. I'm going to be honest. He threw. I mean, you can't just crawl when there's 10 seconds left. Well, GD to both teams, and thanks for watching me if you are. That was an exciting one, to be honest, and probably the longest one I've casted so far. Well, I hope to see you in the last and final round, as it is AGM EU pulling away with the win, 4-3 in favor of AGM EU. Well, I'll see you all in about 10 minutes, maybe less, because it's probably one of the last rounds. And I'll see you in cargo. Yeah, see ya. and welcome to the final round. Now, I'm gonna blame Flipinski for this, but he did not put in an asset for round 5. So I can't tell you that is round 5, I can only tell you verbally. But this is the last and final round for the Toast Tribute Tournament to see who goes on to the finals. It's gonna be AGM versus NFI, that I am casting. AGM being away, NFI being home. At least that's what I'm seeing here. As we move on to Cargo, this is the North OBJ or Red Container OBJ. I think the main points of interest for a 3v3 would definitely be this right side. Making sure they do not cross right there, right on there, and making sure they do not cross into yellow room, and eventually getting towards pipes and behind your team. As we wait for the round to start, I just want to thank you for sticking with me. I'm your man's thatThick. Yeah, it's been pretty fun casting all these teams for 2 hours, a little bit more than 2 hours now. I think, well, 3 hours actually, going at it. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't in for round robin yesterday. Alright, and here we go. We're moving on to AGM versus NFI.
Then Summit is, I don't know, man.
Regardless, if by the way, Thick's casting us. What's up, baby Thick?
Yeah, I've been casting. Here we go. Oh, they brought the riot shield! They brought the riot shield! I've been waiting for a team to do this. And why does Game Reaper have night vision? Game Reaper looking for an early pick towards C4. Canadian is C1 right now. Sorry, voice crack. Feeble on pipes.
I missed my cue, so I'm not sure if one went East Barrels. There's smoke.
Shield far left.
Taking a shot to the shield. Feeble picking up dead shot
32,
there.
32. Killed one, center 4.
Hezbollah now looking for the long angle. There's just so much to watch. I'm so sorry. Too much to watch. Game Reaper now making... Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Hezbollah almost getting the kill on Reaper. This is just Reaper and Raffaello. Game Reaper and Canadian trading. Feeble picking up Raphael. Whoa, Raffaello. Oh, AGM for the first round win. Making this a 1-0 situation for NFI. Very early round. Very quick round. That was only about a minute. Crazy. Both teams are, of course, really good. I mean, there's really not much to say that's bad about them. They've just had their losses and they've had their wins. They've been doing really good, and I thank them for continuing. And thank you for people watching me, of course. We got 2 now. Let's go. My peak was 12, believe it or not. But thanks for showing up to the charity. It's gonna be... This is something fun, and it helps out everyone in the long run. It really does. So as we wait for the next round here, it should start any second now. And yeah, that's, I mean, both teams have been doing really good. And it looks like Goons is going to go up to finals. Unless they lose by a big margin, but they've been doing really, really good. I know AGM lost one 4-2 on paintball, or it was 4-0, sorry. But now we're moving on to the next round.
So to blame you.
And here we go. Game Reaper is gonna get an early peek down C3. C3. Sorry. The shotgun by Hezbollah Alamaz. Feeble looking out for an early pick. Feeble almost getting picked up by Raphael. Another flash going out. Not finding anyone. Canadian almost picking up dead shot there. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed it. I went too fast. Canadian picking up Raffaello. Nades going out. Game Reaper almost picking up Hezbollah. With Canadian being killed by Deadshot, I'm everywhere on top. Game Reaper almost picking up Hezbollah. There's just too much to watch. Fuel and Hezbollah clumped up now. Now getting away. Fuel. Mid. Fuel almost getting flashed. I think he is flashed. Hezbollah with the shotgun. Deadshot not getting hit by the Hezbollah. Fuel picking up Deadshot there. It's all up to Game Reaper.
Where is he?
He's inside right. He's not in that room on the right.
Oh! Hezbollah hitting the dirty shot. Oh my god. And there's the man's boxes of shotgun shells, dog. That's great. What a flick and a half. Oh my god. Now we're moving on to Diamond OBJ where anything can change. Absolutely anything. And let me go into the other window. Alright. It is now 0-2 right now. Boom. With AGM with a pretty big lead in the beginning rounds. It's not looking promising for NFI right now. It's always been at least 2 up. And it's not looking good for them at all. But on the other hand, they're doing pretty good with getting the trades when they need them. They've been getting some good picks. They just need to kind of have some more, I guess, I don't know how to put it, but we're moving on to the next round, so here we go.
Here's fouling my shit. Thick, I know you saw that, dog. That was fucking nasty.
Thick. This is for you, baby girl.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, thank you.
This is for you, baby girl. We're winning this.
Flashing over for
Bring
you.
it home.
They're bringing it home. Alright, here goes NFI.
Oh, I know what you're going.
They're bringing the shield again! Let's go! As the Reaper is still looking for that early angle in C2, he might be able to... Never mind, he does not. See, Raphael getting flash there. Canadian on black box has Hezbollah almost finding that nade. Not quite hitting it. As it's kind of a standstill now. Raffaello with the shield. Flashing Raffaello. Canadian picking up Raffaello. Game Reaper and Deadshot all alone. Another flash picking up Deadshot. Flashing Hezbollah.
Yellow.
What one's yellow room?
As Hezbollah is watching
What, brick?
barrels here.
Center four. Center four.
It's kind of a standstill for NFI and AGM here.
Meow 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 meow.
Canadian
Kill
Jesus
one. Just
picking
one
up
more.
Game
Last one's
Reaper.
north. Last one's far north.
As Hezbollah calls out that he has barrels and Deadshot. Meow 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 meow. Deadshot now peeking. And a little gunfight. Deadshot picking up Hezbollah, but Canadian game picked up by Deadshot. Well, Canadian picking up Deadshot, sorry. 3-0 lead for AGM. It is still Diamond OBJ. Let's see if NFI can bring this back. They've just been kind of getting stomped here. Let's see if they can bring it back. It is now 0-3. I mean, it's not looking too good for NFI right now, but anything can change. Like a simple getting the Volk round and then capping. Or they just, I don't know, I think they're just being a little too passive. They're letting teammates get away. They're letting AGM get away with free kills and then running away instead of getting the refrags. I think that's what needs to change in the NFI offense and defense. But as we continue in the rounds, we're gonna later see that they might change it up. I mean, NFI is a good team. They've been doing really well in these following matches, and maybe Cargo is just not their map. I mean, it's not everyone's map. As we move on to the possibly last round of Cargo.
It's so hard to play in USCs, bro. It's like everything is against you.
Maybe you can shoot. That's what happens. That's what.
I'm chill.
Oh wait, 133 dude.
They might be going for the cap. They have an M203.
Take this. Take.
Bro, why are you
moved it.
taking off?
We
Fine,
moved
that's
it.
fine.
Canadian getting picked up by Raffaello really quick for an early bad flash. Almost getting picked up by Game as more nades. Raphael downing himself with his own nade. Deadshot picking up that revive. I don't know how that happens. It's now a 2v3. Hasbulla picking up Deadshot. Now a 2v2. Raffaello in a little gunfight with Feeble. Hasbulla and Game Reaper trading. Raffaello coming back, watching the cross. Oh, his gun was on single fire!
Fucking laggy piece of
Raffaello confirming with the Makarov. It is now propane tank OBJ as we move on to possibly. Whoa, hold on, I just got something. Sorry. Okay, it's nothing. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It is now 3-1 for AGM in favor. As we're moving on. Hopefully I'm not like jinxing them at all, both teams. But they could get the cap here. And AGM could also pull away with the round win with killing all the Mursocs, so we'll have to see. Also, if you're just tuning in, this is the 5th and final round of the Toast Tribute Tournament. It's been fun. I've been casting for about 3 hours straight, so it's fun. But now we're moving on to possibly the final round of round 5 for AGM.
medical barrels. I don't fucking grenade.
Canadian, run the same thing. Hezbollah, I'll flash over for you.
Yeah, I'm running the same thing. Don't push up into you.
Beat the lag. Come on, we got this. Just beat the lag.
Beat the lag. Yeah, beat the lag. Looking for the early peaks. Flash gets him. Raffaello still going. Canadian picking up Raffaello. 3v2 very early on. First 30 seconds. Nade coming out. Does not find Canadian. Game Reaper trying to pick up Hasbulla there.
Fall? Send the fall?
This Canadian saw Deadshot cross there. Flash coming out. Not finding anyone there.
It's Fox 2.
Smoke coming out by Canadian. Not too sure what that's gonna do. Oh, Hasbulla almost TKing.
That's a little Canadian. My bad, gangster.
Let's see if... I don't know what NFI's game plan is. I think they're just gonna look for the picks. Hasbulla picking up Game Reaper there. All up to Deadshot. Deadshot picking up Canadian. Oh! Almost finding Deadshot. Not quite. Hasbulla and Deadshot in a little scuffle. Deadshot now. Deadshot picking up Hasbulla. Now a 1v1. Feeble v Deadshot. He's going into tunnels. I don't think Feeble's suspecting it. Deadshot now coming out of tunnels. Oh! Oh! He might have seen Feeble. Deadshot throwing that smoke, going in the back. Feeble on propane tank. Oh my god. I think Deadshot. Oh! Onward timing! Feeble picking up Deadshot! As soon as Deadshot looked away, Feeble crossed. Onward timing. Well, that 4-1 score for AGM, taking last round away from NFI. Well, thanks for having me. I've been having a fun time cast this, honestly. It's been great casting all you guys, but it must come to an end eventually. So I'll see you in the finals. Hopefully your team gets in it. If they don't, it's alright. You doing good for you, boo. Well, I'll catch y'all later. I don't think I'm doing another cast since it's just finals after this, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, see ya.